Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy Wednesday. If you're new here, my name is Maddie Harvath and I am doing the DCP for spring 2019, and today I'm going to do the DCP tag. Before you continue with this video, this way or this way, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below so that you can continue along with me through my spring Disney college program. A reason why I made my YouTube channel is so that I can document my experience during the DCP, so that I can reflect on it, like when years go by, or like when I'm feeling happy or I'm feeling sad or I'm just remembering it. And then I also am making my YouTube channel for my friends and family that can watch it for when I am down in Disney and I'm not with them. Alright, so I have the questions right here on my phone. I might take out a couple questions because some of them are a little redundant. But the first question is this your first DCP? And yes, it is. I'm really excited. This was my first time applying to the DCP and I got in on my first time. So I'm really like happy about that. And my mom told me this. She was like, there's like 15,000 people that applied to the DCP and they only take like from 2,000 to 4,000 or something like that. And she's like, I'm so proud of you. And I'm just like, oh, thanks, Mom. I don't know if the numbers are exact, so don't quote me on it. Next question is, how did you hear about the program? So I heard about the DCP program when I was a sophomore to a junior in high school. When I was a sophomore, I went down to Disney for the first time. No, not the first time. I went down to Disney for a pom competition, and my friend's brother, he worked for Disney at the time. He did the DCP in the past. And so I kind of had a general sense of it. And then the next year when I went down junior year with my friend Becky, she and her brother kind of introduced it to me more, and then I started going into YouTube and watching DCP videos, and then that's where I was like, I want to do the DCP, and then I want to vlog it. Question number 3. How was the interview process? So my interview process was really good. It was really easy for me. I applied the very first day, which was August 20th, probably 30 minutes or so after apps dropped. I just remember there was like a problem where if you clicked on apply, it wouldn't directly take you to the application. So I applied on the first day, which was the 20th. About an hour or two later, I got my web-based interview, and so I filled out my web-based interview the first day with my parents on either side of me. And then after that, it pushed me to my phone interview, so I scheduled my phone interview, oh my goodness, for August 23rd, and I had my phone interview at 9:15 in the morning, and then on September 5th, I got accepted. So if you are wondering, that is a 13-day gap period. I know a lot of people on the Facebook pages are like, from your phone interview, how many days did you get accepted? 13. Where were you when you found out you were accepted? I was actually right here in my bed. I have a whole acceptance video. If you want to see it, I'll link it up in the eye that's on either side of me. But I knew that, I had a feeling that I was going to get accepted in the first round of waves. I don't know why, maybe just because I was just feeling confident with myself, but I had a feeling that I was going to get accepted, and I was like, okay, I don't want to be in class when I find out, I don't want to be in my car when I find out, I kind of just want to be in my bed, and so I can be with my camera, because I don't want to take my camera to school, you know, like in case something happens. So I was like, I'm just going to put my phone on like airplane mode or do not disturb or turn it off, so that I don't get tempted to see any like notifications, and so that when I come here in my bed, I can just open my email and I'll see and accept it. What is your role? So my role is I'm going to be merchandise for spring 2019. I'm very excited for it. I have not worked like direct retail before. Like I was a server, so I did do cash and credit card exchange handling, but I've never worked directly with retail, so I'm very excited, but I'm really nervous for it. Oh yeah, I forgot what I was going to say. I also auditioned for character performer, but unfortunately I didn't get that. I think I was just too tall for what they were looking for, so merchandise. How did you find your roommates? So the day after I got accepted, I posted a roommate survey about myself, and Casey was the first one to respond to me. And instead of being like, wow, we have so much in common, I think we'd be great roommates, she actually direct messaged me and she was like, hey, I think we'd be great roommates. Here are some of my values, you know, this is what I look for in a roommate. This is what I am like in a roommate, and we just really clicked and hit it off, and then we FaceTimed, and then I started talking to Ruby, and well, she also started talking to Ruby, but we both did, and I FaceTimed Ruby and it went great. And then Casey basically found everyone else. So we have Casey, Ruby, me, Jillian, Christy, and Mason, and I'm really excited to meet all the girls. They seem so nice and genuine right now, and I'm so excited to see them at check-in and, you know, room together for 4 months. So question number 7 is, what are you going to miss while you're on your program? Basically, I'm just gonna miss my friends and my family. I love my friends so much, especially Jessica. She lives across the hall from me right now, and I think it's gonna be really hard not to see her every day. And then same with my family, like they live about 2 hours away from my school, so like if I really wanted them to come up for the weekend, they could come up and we could go get lunch or dinner together. And just the fact that they won't be 2 hours away by car and they'll be like 2.5 hours away by plane is gonna be a lot more hard on me, because they'll only visit maybe once or twice during my program. But I think that's gonna be the hardest part, is not having like my friends and my family. Like my sister and I were starting to get closer, you know, it's gonna be hard not seeing her. And yes, I will like FaceTime my parents and talk to them probably every single day, but you know, it's not the same. What is your favorite Disney park? So my favorite Disney park is definitely Magic Kingdom. I just love the whole atmosphere of it, you know, getting to see the castle and like the parades, because Festival of Fantasy, and then like meeting all the characters like the princesses and going on the rides. I think that's definitely my favorite park. And then Hollywood Studios is a close second because it has my favorite rides, which are Tower of Terror and Rock and Roller Coaster, and it has Star Wars, and Star Wars is amazing. And I can't really speak for Toy Story Land yet because I haven't gone, so once I go down there for my program, then I can start adding it into any favorites. What is the number one thing on your bucket list? Okay, so I don't have a number one thing on my bucket list just because I have an assortment of things. Most of it's food or like rides and like princesses, but I can name like a couple that I want to do. Like I want to go eat at Garden Grill. I want to eat at 50's Prime Time because I want to try the peanut butter and jelly milkshake. That seems really good. What else do I want to do? I want to go to Toy Story Land. I want to like pin trade. I've never traded pins, but I've always collected them. I want to visit the Grand Floridian. I've never gone to there before, and I've been to Disney quite a few times, and I've never actually been or stepped foot in the Grand Floridian, so I really want to go. So that's just like a couple of the things that I want to do that's on my bucket list. I will definitely make a separate bucket list video, just directly what's on my bucket list, and it might be a little bit long because I have a lot that I want to do. But that'll be definitely coming in the future. What are your favorite characters? So I have quite a few. My favorite character of all time, my favorite princess, is Rapunzel. She's the best character ever. She has the prettiest crown, prettiest dress. I love her storyline so much. I love how she's so brave, you know, so she's definitely my favorite character. I also love Ariel. She's probably my second favorite princess. I really like her too. Again, I like her storyline and just the songs that she sings. And I also like Peter Pan and Wendy. And I think in like Sully and like Micah, because I like my Monsters Inc. Number 11 is what's your favorite princess? And like I said before, Rapunzel is definitely my favorite princess. I think she is just so strong and so like brave, and she just goes after what she wants. She's like, take me to see these lanterns, and then she's like determined to go. So I really love that about her. I love her story. I love her determination. I just think she's a great role model for young women, and I really just like when the movie came out, I really like saw myself in her. And so that's why I really love her as a princess and a character. What is your favorite prince? And I forgot to mention these two characters, but I also love Aladdin and Jasmine because Aladdin's also one of my favorite movies. So my favorite princes are Flynn Rider because he marries Rapunzel and so he basically becomes a prince, and Aladdin also for the same reason because he marries Jasmine or something, he becomes a prince with the genie. So those are my favorite princes. Alright, so the next one is who is your favorite sidekick? And I definitely have to say that Pascal is my favorite sidekick, just because, you know, Rapunzel's still my favorite movie, my favorite story, and I just love that Pascal is so funny with what he does, you know, as he acts out, and I don't know, I just really like Pascal. I think he's so cute and he's so tough, and that's what you need in a sidekick, right? Alright, so the next question is, who is your favorite villain? And I have to say, my favorite villain is definitely Gaston. I just really like him in Beauty and the Beast because he's so like sure of himself, he's so arrogant, and that's what makes him his downfall. But also because of the parks, I think that's what makes it even better, is because of how he acts in the parks. And I have not met Gaston in the parks before, but I've seen videos of like past DCPers that have met Gaston, and I just really like the interaction that he gives them, and so that's why he's probably my favorite villain. Favorite love song? It's definitely the one in Tangled, like the "And at Last I See the Light." I don't know the full song name. Because, you know, with all the lanterns going on around them, and the pinks and the purples in the air, and then he pulls out the lanterns and they lift up their own lanterns in the sky, and then as she's looking away observing at the lanterns, Flynn looks at Rapunzel like every girl wants to be looked at, like, you know. I don't know, I just really love that song, and I think that the whole scene of the song is very beautiful, and I just really love it. What is your favorite kiss? So my favorite kiss is definitely by Aladdin and Jasmine. So it's like after a whole new world, when she's on the balcony and then he's below on the carpet, and they're like talking, and then the carpet pushes Aladdin up and they kiss, and I just think it's so cute. Everyone believes in true love. Okay, so the next question is that I'm gonna make up myself, is what is your favorite song? So I have quite a few favorite songs. I really love Go the Distance in Hercules. I really love the reprise of For the First Time in Forever. I don't know why, but I really love the reprise of it. And then I love Part of Your World. So many good Disney songs. You know, Whole New World. Just everything. Alright, the next question is a song that always gets stuck in your head. And a song that always gets stuck in my head is Part of Your World, and I'm not what was I trying to say? I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it because I really love the song. I think it's a beautiful song, and I just get into it and I'm like, I'm Ariel, you know, Ariel. So I'm not mad that I always get Part of Your World stuck in my head. Alright, the next question is, what is your favorite Pixar movie? So my favorite Pixar movie I discovered this summer was Coco. I really, really love Coco. I think that like when he goes into the other world, you know, all the beautiful colors, and just the story of like family is so unique and important, and yeah, I think Coco definitely has risen to the top of my favorite Pixar movie. But I also like Monsters Inc. and Monsters University. Where did you work your first program? I didn't work anywhere because this is my first program. I'm really excited to work. I'm hoping for Magic Kingdom. Again, I'm gonna actually make a separate video of like my dream locations to work. But right now, my dream location is Confectionery or Emporium, of course, in Magic Kingdom. That's where I'd want to work. If you guys like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and to subscribe down below, and I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!